Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, May 17th, 2022. Let's start with the Forex calendar. Overnight session brought us the monetary policy meeting minutes from the Reserve Bank of Australia, so we will definitely take a look at the Australian dollar during the technical part of this review. Nevertheless, data from the United Kingdom had been published. Claimant count change, count rate and average earnings index has been published already, and it looks like the average earnings index is beating the expectations, 7% versus 5.4, which is always better than 5.6. That was the previous reading. Some data from the Eurozone is are scheduled for release during the London session. The most important of this is, of course, the revised GDP and employment change from the Eurozone. Both of this data are scheduled for release at 11 a.m. During the London session, that was everything. During the New York session, the key event of today is the retail sales. Data from the US, of course. As you can see, plenty of data from the US is going to be released today. And we got as well industrial production and manufacturing production. However, plenty of speeches will be released as well from James Bullard and from, of course, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell and Loretta Mester. So we'll see how this speeches will influence the US dollar market and the stock markets during the day. Due to the monetary policy meeting minutes released overnight, let's take a look at the Australian dollar. Daily time frame chart of the Australian dollar is definitely showing us a 5-wave decline back down to the level of 6,830 pips. So this is the bearish divergence between these two lows. We got even the a multi-divergence present on the chart. So this is the low of the wave 5 and the new higher low on the momentum. So that's a clear bullish divergence, and we have a very nice correction, bullish engulfing pattern from the level of 6,830, very close to the key technical support 6,778. Wave A to the upside is done, wave B to the downside, and now wave C to the upside. So this is the ABC corrective pattern. This is, of course, the simplest way for the correction to occur on this market, and we are going to hit the level of 7,168 if the bulls are strong enough to get there. This is kind of an important technical resistance. However, I would like to point out one more technical resistance. This is the level of 7,100. So that's the first target for the correction, of course, and then the second target, technical target, is 7,168. Please notice the fact that after the wave A is done, we might try to put some Fibonacci retracements on the chart as well. So maybe we will get some a little bit more precise measurements, right? So we got these 3 levels of support. The green color here, 6,832, 6,911, and we are right now bouncing from the lows during the period of the positive divergence. So that was the Australian dollar. Let's take a look at the US dollar index. US dollar index is coming off from the level of 105, which is the target level I have pointed out many times before. The reason for this move down is, of course, the negative divergence between the price. We have the new higher high and the momentum. The new higher high was made on the lower momentum. So right now we should expect the market to come off the extremely overbought levels and do some kind of a pullback or even a correction. Where is the next technical support? Of course, the next technical support, the next technical support is 103.90 and 103.95. This is the zone that is being tested right now. The today's low is 103.91. So that's fine. And the next, of course, technical support is at the level of 102.32, which is the low of the 5th of the May. So please keep an eye on this situation. We might have some kind of a bounce on our various pairs related to the US dollar. For example, one of this pair is of course euro dollar. So let's take a look at the euro dollar, and as you can see, we got the multi-divergence on the euro dollar, and the euro dollar is trying to bounce. However, we just hit the 1.0472 technical resistance, so it might not be that easy for the euro dollar to bounce higher. Despite this fact, there is still plenty of room for the correction, plenty of space for the bulls to retrace. If they break above 1.0472, next target is 1.0639, and this will be inside of the descending channel. Please keep an eye on the level of 50 on the RSI, which is the neutral level, because any sustained breakout above the 50 level of the RSI would likely looks very familiar in the price chart. So there should be some kind of a big green bar on the price chart as well, so we can continue the up move on the euro dollar to the upside. Possibly this up bar might be present when the bulls are trying to break through some kind of important technical resistance. So that was the euro dollar. Let's take a look at the crude oil. What is crude oil doing? As you can see, we have a very complex correction here. Some of you might call it a distribution pattern, because the prices of the crude oil are on the elevated levels. We just finished the next ABC to the upside. It looks like this pattern might be way complex than previously anticipated. So right now, let's just leave it like that, because there is still one more ABC pattern missing here in order to complete the complex pattern W, X and Y. Okay, so the situation is, however, very complicated, and the next target for bulls is 116.62. This is the high of the old wave B, 116.62 exactly. And if this level is violated, then we can go as high as 124.13 and then even test the recent high. However, please notice the fact that this is not the biggest momentum at all. This is not even this is not the best of the bulls right now. I'm trying to suspect, I'm beginning to suspect that this trying of the bulls, this attempts of the bulls to go higher are just here in order to make the distribution pattern a little bit longer in time, so many people will participate in this pattern. It looks like after this correction is completed, we can come off again below the 100 level towards 93 and below this level on the crude oil. And last but not least, let's take a look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, the Bitcoin is trying, as you can see, to bounce from the extremely oversold market conditions. However, it didn't work that well, and we are oscillating around the level of 30,000, around the last key long-term technical support, now violated. So everything now depends on the bulls. Will they or will they not extend the rally, extend the bounce higher towards 32,905, 34,290? Of course, we need to break above this short-term trend line, which is around the level of 35,000 in order to continue the up move, but the bearish pressure, as you can see, is very big. There's only a few green bars here. Most of them is either pin bars or red bars, so this is clear for clear example of the bearish pressure on the daily time frame chart of the Bitcoin. So let's just wait a little bit longer to see how this level will be played out and what the supply and what the demand side of the market will do with the current situation. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.